Hello my dear young minds, how are you all? Safe and secure at home, right? And welcome back to you all for online classes conducted by the prestigious Viswasai Dr. SRK schools. Dear students, in my last class I taught you as per textual grammar, question tags are tag questions. Question tags are tag questions, just basics. We have gone through the basics in our last class. What are question tags, how we need to start, how we need to end, everything. And let me recall you once again what is question tags, how we need to give answer to the statements. If a statement was given, how we need to tag a question and question tag for that. And let me remind you once, question tag always starts with the helping verb. Question tag always starts with a helping verb, and question tag always starts with a small letter, and question tag should be written in a contracted form. Contracted form means a short form. Contracted form means a short form. And question tags ends with the subject, and that too it should be a pronoun. It should be a pronoun. That too pronoun. And if the subject is in name, we need to change that into pronoun. And last ends with a question mark. Ends with a question mark. These are the basic rules. So question tag always starts with a helping verb, and that too we need to write with a small letter. And question tag always should be written in contracted form, means short form. And question tag ends with a subject, and that should be in a pronoun, and also ends with a question mark without any doubt. These are the just basic rules we have gone through the last time. So we must know the helping verb as we are learning and question tags. Let me remind you once the helping verbs. Without helping verbs we cannot write question tags for the statements. Yes, let me remind you once, helping verbs. See, I am repeating many times as they are very important. And I told you last time even a definition also, a verb which helps to the main verb is called helping verb. There are 24 helping verbs in English language. These 24 again divided into two types again. And helping verbs also known as auxiliaries. Primary 11 are there, and modal auxiliaries 13 are there. These primary again divided into two types, B forms, and B forms, 5 B forms are there. In that 5 B forms, am, is, are present B forms, whereas was or were past B forms. Fine. And next to do forms are there. Do, does used for present, whereas did used for past. Next, have forms are there. Have forms has, have used for present, and whereas had is used for past. So totally 11 primary auxiliaries are there, 11 primary helping verbs are there. Am, is, are present B forms, was, were past B forms. Do, does, did, do, does present do forms, did past do form. And have forms, present has, have, past had is there. And there are 13 modal verbs. 4 pairs are there which reminds us easily. Will, would, shall, should, can, could, may, might, and the rest 5 I told you even a shortcut: must, need, dare, and let me write here itself only, ought to, used to. See, must, need, dare, MNDOU, must, need, dare, ought to, used to. These 13 are modal verbs, primary. See, we need to know these compulsory, as the question tag always starts with a helping verb without any doubt, my dears. So you must learn all these things, right? And yes, see, and let me repeat once again, 2 types of helping verbs are there, 24 are there, and primary, modal, there are 11 primary auxiliaries are there, and modal auxiliaries 13. be forms, do forms, have forms, and will, would, can, could, shall, should, may, might, must, need, dare, ought to, used to. I told you last time even a code for this, MNDOU, Manodu. Okay, na? Just remember the code. Yes. If you know these perfectly, everything is very easy. Everything is very easy. And let's get into the practice examples. Practice examples. In our last class, I taught you a few of examples, and let's get into the detail. Yes, if statement has a helping verb. If a statement has a helping verb, the first foremost important thing is, if a statement has a helping verb, how we need to write the question tags? If a statement doesn't have any helping verb, how we need to write? We need to know all these things in today's class, practice examples. And first one, she can sing a song. So as I already told you, and first to identify whether it is positive statement or negative statement. Negative statement. Sir, how do we need to remember whether it is positive or negative? Simple, my dears. If there are no negative words like, see, let me write you. If there are no negative words like no, never, not. No, never, not. If these three are not there in any sentence, we can call that statement is a positive statement. We could not find these three. No, never, not. Negative words. These are negative words. If these three are not there in any sentence, we could say that is positive statement, right? Yes. If a positive statement is there, we need to write a tag into negative question tag. If positive statement, negative question tag. Before going to write a tag for the statement, try to identify where is the helping verb. Very important. Can is a helping verb. So, can. So, we need to write small letter without any doubt. And if it is a positive, and we need to write can't, short form only. We need to write contracted forms only, not full forms. Don't use cannot, she. Okay, na? Right? So, for question tags, we should not use any full forms. We should use only contracted form, means short form. Next, whatever the subject stood in the starting place, we need to write at end the subject is she. Can't she? That is the right question tag. That is the right question tag. Very simple, my dears. See, can, and next last we write she. Can't she? That is question tag. Let's get into the one more example. Ramya must speak English. See, Ramya must speak English, right? Yes, here, as you know that this is a positive statement and it has a helping verb. What is the helping verb? Must. Must is a helping verb. So, and as this is positive statement, we need to write tag into question, negative question tag, positive statement to negative question tag, negative statement to positive question tag, right? So, yes, and must is there, we need to write must, and mustn't, as must is a helping verb, we need to write not for the helping verb, right? So, must not is not preferable because it is not contracted form. Mustn't. And see, one more important thing is, if a statement came with a noun form in the subject place, we need to change that noun into pronoun. We need to change this into pronoun compulsorily. So, as Ramya is a she, and we need to end the sentence with she. Mustn't she? Mustn't she? Yes. Yeah. See, must be used with a small in a contracted form, and at the end of the sentences we ends with the subject. Though this is a in a noun form, we need to change that noun into pronoun form, right? Well, let's get into the one more example. Yes. They are not coming to school. Right. Let's look into the sentence statement. They are not coming to school. So try to identify whether it is positive or negative statement. Positive statement. Positive statement. How can we identify whether the sentence is positive, negative? With the negative words like no, never, not. So absolutely this is a negative statement. See, if this is a negative, our question tag must be with positive, right? Before going to write answer, first try to identify what is the helping verb. Here are is a helping verb which helps to the main verb. A verb which helps to the main verb is called helping verb. Fine. So are, small letter only, are. So are, here there is a not, right? We don't want to write not there. So question tag must be with the positive, right? And are they, question mark. See, here it is a negative, there positive. If it is positive, there negative, right? This is called question tags, my dear. If a statement has a helping verb, we need to write with the helping verb's answer, right? So let's write the C and helping verb there only, and here they only, right? So this is a question tag if a statement has a helping verb, right? So hope you understand. Let's get into the next part, which is very important point. If a statement doesn't have any helping verb, then how we need to write question tag? As you already know that question tags must be with a helping verb. If there is no helping verb, how we need to do, right? Yes, and that is the next part. So hope you recall, Nana, all the things once before going to explain the new topic and before going to explain the another important topic in the same grammar. You should remind all those things, right, without wasting of your time. Well, if a statement doesn't have any helping verb, important. If a statement doesn't have any helping verb, what is the position, right? Before going to know this, let me explain you if V1, I mean verb 1, this is present verb. If verb 1 came without any SRES, see, if a verb 1 came without SRES, for example, if there is a play, in this play, do is hiding like a devils, like a ghost, like already last time I explained you, okay na? Spirits like demon spirits, devils, which is hiding in the main verb, right? See, if there is a V1 without SRES, do is hiding in that. So we need to take that help of do if doesn't have any helping verb in the sentence. If a statement came only with V1 without SRES, in that what is hiding, Nana? Do is hiding. Very important, my dears. Do is hiding. So do plus play is equal to play. Okay na? Right. Let's get into the one more. If V1, I mean present verb, if present verb came with SRES, like place, okay na? If a statement came only with V1 with SRES, what is hiding in that, Nana? As I already explained you in the previous class, does is hiding. Does is hiding like a devil or ghost or demon spirits in a play, in the main verb, right? So does plus play is equal to place. does plus play is equal to plays, do plus play is equal to play. So if a statement came only with v1, take the help of do. If a statement came with v1 with s or es, take the help of does. Next one more. If a statement came with the v2, I mean past verb, for example played, came, went, cooked, made, gave. If verb 2 came like this, in that did is hiding, my dear. Did is hiding. We need to take that help. If statement came with v2 compulsory, what is the helping verb that is hiding in did, in that main verb? Did. If it is v2, if it is past form, compulsory what is hiding? Did is hiding in that. So we need to take the help of that did. So did plus play is equal to played. Okay na? Played. So remember all these three things, Nana, which is very important. And if there is no helping verb in the statement, we should remember do, does, did compulsorily. Okay na? Right. See, do, does, did. If a statement doesn't have any helping verb, first and foremost thing is try to identify the main verb which is in the form, either in the present tense or past tense. If it is in a present verb, and try to identify it is with s or es, without s or es. If without s or es, do is hiding. If with s or es, does is hiding. If any v2 came, did is hiding. Right? Understand you the concept? And for example, let's take one more example. Like go. So imagine only go came in the statement. So which is hiding in that? Do is hiding. Goes, does is hiding. Went, did is hiding. Let's take one more example. Came, do plus come. Came means did. If it is in v2, did plus come is equal to came. Make, do. Makes, does. Made, did. Right? Like that. Write, do plus write. Writes, does plus write. Wrote, did plus write. Well, next. And ring, does, do plus ring. Rang, did plus ring. Rings, does plus ring. For example, eat, do plus eat. Eats, does plus eat. Ate, did plus eat. Like that, right? So we should remember immediately do, does, did. Do, does, did. We need to act based on the main verb, right? Based on the main verb and based on the v1, v2 forms, right? Yes. Hope you understand. Let's get into the examples, right? Yes. Before going to know the examples, just remember, Nana, where we need to take a do, where we need to take does, where we need to take the help of did, right? Yes. Now, if a statement doesn't have any helping verb, practice example number 1. Yes. I eat chocolate. Right? See, is there any helping verb, dear? Is there any helping verb? No helping verb. But when the time, if there is no helping verb, we should depend on main verb compulsorily. We should depend on main verb. If main verb came with v1 without s or es, what is hiding in that, Nana? Do is hiding. Do. So if this is a statement in positive, here we need to write negative. Don't, and next we need to write I. Don't I? See, if it came only with v1 without s or es, do is hiding. And last we need to write I. need to ends with a question mark, don't I? I eat chocolates, don't I? I eat chocolates, don't I? Right. Next one. She comes to school. She comes to school. See, no helping verb. We need to depend on main verb. What is the main verb? Comes. Which helping verb is hiding in comes? Yes, if there is a yes or yes, does is hiding. Absolutely right answer. So give high five. Very good. Right. Those who think very good answer, give high fives. For all high fives. Right. Yes. She comes to school. Does, as this is positive. Doesn't. She. Doesn't she. A tag, a question tag is used to ask for confirmation. If you had any doubt, for that we should ask a tag, question tags, right? See, if there is a comes, does is hiding, so she is as usual, right? Yes. They saw a film yesterday. They saw a film yesterday. Look at the sentence, Nana. Look at the sentence. They saw a film yesterday. Comma compulsory, right? So they will give. Yes. See, no helping verb. We need to depend on main verb, that is saw. Saw. So if you did not remember, if it is V2, then go for see, saw, saw. See, saw, seen. See, saw, seen. See, saw, seen. Then you will understood that yes, this is in V2 form. Yesterday. Yesterday is a keyword which expresses this is a past form. So when that time, we need to take the help of did. We need to take the help of did. Compulsory. Compulsory we need to take the help of did if a statement came with a V2. Okay na? V2. Remember, if this is V2, V1. V1. Right? Yes. So what is hiding? Did. As this is positive, we need to write negative here. Didn't they. Didn't they. Question mark. See, in that did is hiding, and last we just ended with they, right? And these are the three possibilities if statement doesn't have any helping verb, right? We need to remember compulsory do, does, did. Do, does, did. If a statement came only with V1 without SRES, we need to take the help of do. If a statement come with V1 with SRES, we need to take the help of does. If statement came with V2, we need to take the help of did, right? These three are very important, right? These three are very important, right? Yes. Let's get into the one more interesting detail in question tags. One more detail in question tags. Many students thought that has, have, had. Has, have, had. See, okay na? Right. Has, have. Let's get started from first onwards. Have, has, had. Remember these three, dear, right? Yes. If have came only without V3 by the side, do is hiding in that. Do plus have is equal to have, Nana. Do plus have is equal to have. Remember, if a statement doesn't have any helping verb, so that too has, have, had. We need to change the topic now, right? If a statement comes with helping verbs like has, have, had, without main verb. Right. Now this title suits for this. If a statement comes with helping verbs like has, have, had without main verb, basically has, have, had always follows V3 in any sentence. If those has, have, had came without any V3, then how we need to write answer, right? When this time also we need to remember do, does, did. If have came alone without any main verb, take the help of do. If has came without main verb, if has came alone without any main verb by the side, take the help of does plus have. If had came without help of any main verb, lonely, if had came lonely in any sentence, take the help of did plus have is equal to had, right? If have came alone, we need to take the help of do. If has came alone, we need to take the help of does. If had came, we need to take the help of did, right? Remember these three, Nana, which is very important. Has, have, had. Has, have, had. Have, has, had. If have came in the sentence without any main verb, we need to take the help of do. If has came, does. If had came, did. Right? Okay. Let's write here itself only the answer. First one. She has a nice scooty. She has a nice scooty. Many students think that has is a helping verb here and they blindly wrote question tag for this is hasn't she. So it might be wrong. Compulsory. It might be wrong, Nana. Because here has acts as a main verb. If there is no helping verb, has, have, had acts as a main verb. They carry the main duty. Without the help of any main verb. So in this time we need to remember do, does, did. And these has, have, had acts as a possessives. She has a nice scooty means she has now. Possessiveness. She won't now. Possessiveness. Havingness, right? So when this time, if this kind of questions came, don't write hasn't she, Nana, which gives a wrong sense, right? So if there is a has, what I told you, take the help of does. So the answer is doesn't she. Don't write hasn't she. The one who think right answer give high five, right? There itself only. Fine, good. See, if has came without help of any main verb, we need to take the help of does. She is as usual, right? Well, hope you clear, Nana, which is very important topic. See, if a statement came with a has, have, had lonely without help of main verb, V3, so just take the help of do, does, did here also, thinking that they are the main verbs, not helping verbs. So we don't want to write hasn't she, haven't she, hadn't she. Okay, na? Right. So this is the first example. Let's look into the one more example based on the table. Yes, I have a new mobile. Right? See, have came lonely without any help of main verb. If have came, what we need to take the help of do. So don't I, not haven't I, don't I, not haven't I, right? So don't write haven't I. Okay, na? So though it is a helping verb, in this sentence it acts as a main verb. So in that, what is hiding, Nana? Do is hiding. So don't I. See, if have came lonely, do is hiding in that. Last need to end with I, right? Yes. And let's get into the last example in this session. They had a terrible dream last night. They had a terrible dream last night. See, had came without any main verb, so it acts as a main verb. If had came only, what is hiding as per the table, as per the instructions, as per the keywords given by what's favorite? Did is hiding in that, so we need to take the help of did. Didn't they had a terrible dream last night, didn't they? So here if there is a had, compulsory we need to take the help of did, right? Yes, and last we end with they, right? Yes, hope you understand Anna clearly. Yes, in today's class, let me recall you once again what I taught you. If a statement has a helping verb, how we need to write the question tag? If a statement doesn't have any helping verb, how we need to write a question tag? If statement comes with the helping verbs like has, have, had without main verb by the side, lonely, what we need to take, how we need to write the question tag, right? Hope you enjoyed this session a lot, and let me meet you in the next class. Up to that, take care, have a nice day, see you, bye bye dears, take care.